Okay, sir, what brings you to this therapy office today?
Well, recently everyone in my life's been busting all over my balls.
Elaborate.
Work's been blowing my back out. I've been trying to do tricks on it for the boss to get that raise, but he just keeps giving me back shots. And you know, the wife's no better. I get home and she's blowing my back out too. 9 to 5, back shots at work. Get home, 5 to 9, back shot city from the wife.
Progressive.
And my son, my fucking son, my fucking son, he leaves a mess everywhere. I get home from a long day at work, and it's just a mess all over the place. I go to him, I say, who made this mess? And the gall of this fucking kid, he says to me, you did, King. He tries to turn it around on me.
What are you talking about?
But worst of all, my son, he tries to make it up to me and the missus by cooking us this nice family dinner, this nice steak.
That's good.
The problem is, he didn't cook it right. So, without getting into too many details, let's just say my son's meat was rearranging my guts all night.
Whoa, okay, that's horrifying. Let's slow down for a little bit.
I was in no mood, to be frank, to be clapping cheeks with the buddies around the water cooler at work. I'll put it that way.
Stop. Okay, let's take it back from the top. In normal terms. Because I don't think you mean what you think you mean. What do you think you mean when you say, doing tricks on it for the raise?
Oh, brother. Of course your generation wouldn't understand the meaning of a hard day's work, let alone doing tricks on it for the boss.
You just said it again. What, doing tricks on what, exactly?
All I'm saying is, you gotta put in a little extra work for the boss so that he notices you, give you a little reward for all the blood, spit, and tears you're putting in.
Spit? It's blood, sweat, and tears. That's the same.
Tomato.
Alright. And you're saying your wife is blowing your back out? Is this, is your sex life okay?
Whoa. That is so inappropriate, and I don't even see how that's relevant to what we're talking about. And anyways, I thought the therapist was supposed to build a kind of rapport with the client before they start asking these kind of questions.
Okay, that's my bad.
Anyways, to answer your question, all I'm saying is, the wife knows that I'm getting my back blown out at work from 9 to 5, but what does she do? 5 to 9? Back shot city when I get home.
Okay, you said that already. Back shot. What do you think you mean when you say back shots?
I'm saying my back is shot after practically 12 hours of straight labor.
Debatable.
Is that not what that means?
In a vague sense, I suppose so. Look, I think I'm starting to unpack what you're trying to get at here. Just one more question to confirm. When you say, and I quote, my son's meat rearranged my guts all night, you mean, and I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here, your son gave you food poisoning.
Food poisoning, yes, exactly. What else is that supposed to mean?
Jesus, okay. I think it's best for all of us if we move past this.
Look, Doc, I'm sorry. You know, you seem like a really nice, bright, young doctor, and look at me, I'm getting old. My son, I feel like I'm growing more and more distant from him every single day. And I see him, he's watching all those funny videos on TikTok with all the funny language, and I just thought, you know, maybe if I learn to use that language and I use this as a test run, I could maybe reach him at his level, you know?
Look, that's admirable, okay? Your relationship with your son is very important, which is why, under no circumstances, should you repeat anything that you said within these walls today, under any context, ever, to your son.
Not even the thing about him digging at me?
Especially not that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I think that was a whole can of worms. I think we can make some more progress with the relationship you have with your son in next week's session. What do you say to that?
I agree. I think with your help, Doc, you can peg my son and I's issues a lot deeper and harder next week.